I went to go wake up the Whistler where it sleeps like this morning and bring it over here to do something with the fuel gauge, which should be a video soon about. I haven't done it yet. Should soon, video. Uh, Passenger front tire was flat. So I've already done videos on the 715 split ring rims. Same thing. I'm not going to that. I'm not doing tires today either. But I want to talk about some of the equipment you need. So let's just get into this. First off, as you'll notice, I had Michelin 1100 XLs on the front. I got 1100 NDTs in the back. I had the truck because I had six, yes, total of six Michelin 1100 XLs. And thank you, Steve. I flipped the rear hubs, had it on 1100 singles. It drove all right and actually drove down the highway better. Well, the trailer didn't do as good, or flat tone other Deuce and a half didn't do as good. That's what I had. But then one of my six, I only had six XLs, split in the sidewall. So I flipped the hubs back, pulled the 1100 NDTs off of the gas reduce, put them on here, put the 900s that used to be on this truck, and I got it on the gas reduce, and kept two XLs as my steer wheels in the spare. So I had six. I got two on the ground, one on the spare, and I got two left over. So I went and grabbed one of the spares on the ground, or on my part stash, and put it on. It needs more air. A couple things to think about. I have not tried picking the front of the Deuce and a half up in a long time. I used to have a 3-ton floor jack. It broke, I don't know when, a long time ago. Now I got a 2-ton floor jack. It won't pick the front of the engine up, front of the truck up. So I had to get my 12-ton uh, bottle jack out, which is why I carry in the toolbox anyway, and 2 blocks of wood to get the thing up in the air. All right. That's just getting up in the air. Then you got the whole, everything else. So let's get the camera set. I can do that without messing things up too much. Used to be, well, the Milwaukee half-inch impact. This thing's a monster. These things are supposed to be torqued to 350, I think, foot-pounds. It breaks it free with ease. All right. This is not a normal socket. See how it's got the hex? You can see that, right? Yeah. It's got the hex, square, and then 4 down in there. This is a dual Budd, B-U-D-D socket. The Budd company invented these kind of attachments and sockets. This one has no name on it. I can't find a brand anywhere on it. This one says Napple, 1.5. And it's a 3/4 drive, so you have to have a 1/2 inch to 3/4 adapter. Yes, you could go to Harbor Freight, get their 3/4 inch Thunder Gun. I think that's what they call it. And guys have found they carry extra air tanks, hook into the Deuce and a half, and then have I think a 1/2 inch hose from the extra air tanks. Once they're full to the Thunder Gun, you can pop a whole set of wheels, lugs loose, or get a Milwaukee 18-volt fuel and go for it. So the reason that socket has the squares is the duals have nuts, then they have thimbles for the inner wheel. Those sockets will take care of both. And yes, there are tools that have, a foot long, the hand operated things you get for these trucks. You can get those, but using an impact sure is nice having the impact do it. Now, something else, the right side of the Deuce and a half is right hand threads. Left side is left hand threads. Right hand threads are normal. You turn right to tighten. Left hand threads, you turn left to tighten. I think the first video I've ever done on the Tim's Teachable Moment channel was about left-hand threads. So what I do this morning, I get over here, I get the truck up here, I look at it, I see the R. Ooh, these are right-hand threads. I put the darn thing on backwards and what the heck is wrong with this thing? It's not even going at all. He's like, oh, I'm an idiot. Put on normal because right hand is normal. Right off. I don't have a torque wrench that goes to over 300. So this is 1.5 feet. I put this on. Put it on there. And I stand on the darn thing. I put all my weight on it. I'm 250 pounds. I am more than a foot out with my ankle. I'm getting close to 300. That's my scientific way of getting the wheels torqued. So anyway, point is, I will put a link if I can find to any of these bud sockets. Bud sockets, I carry a semi, truck, dual pressure gauge and a air gauge, or air nozzle. Just things you got to have with a deuce and a half. And I travel with this. If I'm going somewhere besides 10 miles here, I travel with one of these and that with the adapter. Got to have the adapter. So hopefully that helps somebody out.